Hey guys, what's going on? Josh, aka 1PC. This video interview is brought to you by SmashBoards, the number one website for the Smash community. Also, the number one website for Smash news, tournaments, and discussions. So, my guest today is arguably one of the best Captain Falcon mains in the Melee community and currently sitting in the top 8 placing for Smash the Summit 3. My guest today is Even Matchup Gaming's own n0ne. Hey man, how's it going?
What's up, man? How's it going? Yeah, sorry about all the delays and everything again, but we finally met up, I guess. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, for real, for real. It takes some time
hmm
trying to conduct a video interview.
hmm
But anyway, so let's start off. How were you introduced into Smash?
How was I introduced to Smash? I've been playing for a while, man. I've been playing since like '06, '07 back in Nicaragua. And yeah, it was basically just like a lot of smack and trash talk that got me into it. Like friends. You go out with friends or drinking, and then eventually conversation happens. And like it was actually like a coincidence.
Oh, that's great. Was it? Did y'all start off playing Melee, or was it Smash 64, or what?
We personally played Melee because that was like the one, like that was like the go-to.
Mm-hmm.
But I did play like 64 back in the day, very, very casually. I was like I would like lose and like not care. Like I didn't care at the time. I was very young at this time as well. But I eventually, yeah, with Melee.
Yeah. So, like, how did you find out about the competitive scene in terms of Smash?
Um, how did this happen? I mean, even back in the day, like here, you guys in North America, you guys didn't have like VODs going on and stuff. Like back in the day, VODs weren't a thing for tournaments.
Oh
You would
yeah.
just read on SmashBoards who won and this and that. But basically back home, we would just get together. It was just like a group of probably five, six, seven of us, and I would skip school. Never skip school, guys. That's a bad idea. I was really dumb, and I did pay for that. But yeah, I would like do a lot of bad decisions, skipping stuff, and I would just like play all day. And that was how I came into competitive Melee, I guess.
Now, so how was your first tournament experience?
My first tournament experience was My first tournament experience was a brawl tournament back home, but that's not even worth talking about. Based honestly, my first tournament, like real tournament, was when like a couple of days after I moved to Canada. I was at a what was it called? It was Miller Night in Canada or something. I had to play We on X twice in the tournament, and that's where I did the I don't kind of famous, I guess, none back. It was a four-star comeback and a reverse 3-0.
Nice.
So I kind of got like notoriety there, and that was pretty cool. Yeah, it was a good showing, for the first tournament because that kind of like it kind of like showed me that like I had what it takes, I guess in a sense. So it kind of like it pointed me in the right direction, I guess.
Oh, by the way, how long have you been playing Melee, by any chance?
'06, like seriously, '06, '07. So that's probably like around 10 years, something like that. Yeah.
So, what is it about Melee that like entices you to continue playing it after 10 years of competitive play and going to various numerous tournaments? Like,
I guess it's the own uniqueness of the game that speaks for itself. Because this isn't bashing on other games, but for example, you look at Street Fighter. Usually, matches go how you would expect them to. Like you get an opening combo, punish, boom, 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 it's over. Round finishes. But I guess in Melee, not no no no. How do you word this? Not every game is the same. They're all unique. They're all different. No single game is the same as another one. There's a lot of uniqueness into it because there's this DI factor and combo factor, and like the game in itself is very unique, and that's actually very like that's attractive to me. I like that because the fact that you can like invent your own stuff is like my go-to in any kind of game.
kind of your people would say very uh, improvised kind of player, right?
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah,
Like you can
is
improvise very, very well in the game, and it's very rewarding. Like the reward factor is definitely in there. Reward factor is in there, and that always feels nice. You know, when you get it, when you get what you're fishing for. So it's definitely in there.
right, because there's many players that would agree that you are a player that really goes for things that are high risk but high reward kind of plays.
Mhm.
Is that something that goes into playing Captain Falcon in general? Because I've noticed that yourself, other Captain Falcon mains such as Wizzy, S2J, there's just something about like y'all's playstyle
Mhm.
is so balls to the wall, unique. It's so random. So is that
Mhm.
something you that needs to go into terms when playing Captain Falcon or anything like that?
Yeah, I think so. Because Falcon by nature, his defense game sucks. Honestly, like that's the truth. I'm not gonna like,
That's
lie
for sure.
about it. His defense game sucks, but the scales tip on the other side. His punish game is like probably one of the best in the game. So if you can find that opening and you go balls in, I guess I don't know if there's a better phrase for it. Um, yeah, like the reward factor is definitely in there, and momentum is in there, and yeah, all that kind of like tournament stuff. You know, all those kind of things that like put you that can give you an edge over your opponent. All of that is in there,
No,
definitely.
nice. So, do you think you have what it takes when it comes to competing or uh, being with top melee professional players such as the Five Gods and other demigods, quote unquote, like Leffen or like Westballs? Do you think you have what it takes to compete with them?
I think so. I mean, there's always a doubt factor, people doubting because I'm, the new guy. Like of the list of people going to Summit, I'm like the newest player there, but newest in terms of recognition because I've been playing for a while, right? I was just living somewhere else.
Mm-hmm.
But I have had a good year. Thank God I've had a good year. I've had good wins here and there. And yeah, I've definitely kind of proven myself. And like obviously not completely, right? But I think it's safe to say for the 2 years I have in the community, I think I've done my fair share of stuff, you know? Like I feel good with myself. So I think I could definitely do something at Summit, especially if I stay warmed up. If I stay warmed up the whole tournament, that's gonna help me out a lot.
Nice. What are some reasons why you should be, invited to the Smash Summit 3?
Why should I be invited? Well, for starters, I guess it's always nice to see fresh faces, you know, like um, see new people in there. I haven't been there. I've been trying to go 3 times already. One reason or another, it doesn't happen. But I think this time I have a little bit more going for me. Yeah, that people seem to enjoy me. They like my play style. It's very explosive, so people always appreciate that. And yeah, like I said, like I have upset potential. I'm always the underdog. I've grown quite used to it, and yeah, like I think I definitely can pull some upsets off.
So, is there like a particular player or that you want to compete with or play against while being there? Is there like a name that like is on like your hit list or anything like that?
Well, I don't have any favorites, right? Like I don't really think that way, but I do want to be ready for anyone, you know. Yeah, like especially play the gods. Obviously, like who doesn't want to beat the gods? I think it's doable. It's definitely doable. There's no reason to be negative. It's definitely doable. I just have to play like extremely well. That's a trait that you have to have with Falcon. But yeah, yeah, the belief factor is in there.
Nice. Uh, let's move it back to your sponsor, Even Matchup Gaming. What is their support like? Their point of view of like of you getting invited to or being on the nomination, the top nomination for Smash Summit 3. Are they supportive on this decision or something like that?
No, definitely. These guys, EMG is has always been very supportive of me. I have like only the best things to say about them. They've actually helped me out a lot, and I'm not only talking financially. I'm talking about like, like emotionally, like the pep talk and the motivation they've given me have actually helped me a lot. And I'm a very what's the word? I guess stubborn, but not stubborn is the wrong word. I don't know. I consider myself very solitary. Like I don't really need that kind of stuff. But
Right,
I've
right.
gone and reflected, and I've come to terms that without them, I probably wouldn't be where I am right now. So definitely appreciative of them, and they are always supporting me all the way.
It's great, man. Well, none. Appreciate your time, man. Thank you so much for doing this video interview.
Thank you for having me.
What do you have any shout outs or anything like that for friends, families, sponsors, or anything like that?
Shout outs to all the fans that have been voting for me. This is, well, I've been trying to get in. This is my third time trying to get in, but actually the second time people have been voting for me. So definitely shout outs to all of them. I definitely appreciate that. I appreciate any kind of support. Shout outs to anyone that's like been putting me in high regards, I guess. Like all of that. Any kind of support, I am definitely appreciative of. And yeah, shout outs to, I don't know, Canada, EMG, and the Summit crew for hosting a third summit. So that's going to be pretty crazy.
Nice. So, where can people find you social media wise or can support you? Because I know you do stream. So, where can people
Yeah.
find you?
Well, first off, you can find me on Twitter at n0ne. It's like none with a D at the end, zero instead of an O. And yeah, I've been streaming a lot regularly lately. So you can find me at twitch.tv/none13. And yeah, you can find me there if you want to like something on a more personal level. You can talk to me there. I definitely chill with the fans in the chat. I'm definitely always answering questions. So don't be afraid to throw anything at me.
Nice, man. Well, once again, appreciate the time, man. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you.
And stay tuned, guys, and catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
All right.